Hello, good morning, children. Hey, are you fine? Okay. Take care of yourself, okay? For last 1 month, I think I didn't tell you to take care of yourself. Okay. Then also I know that I believe that you take care of yourself. So that's why I didn't have to say anyway. Again, I am reminding you. Okay, please take care of yourself, okay? That whenever you go outside, please use your sanitizer, wear the mask, okay? Yes. So yes, today we are moving to another story, okay? Another story. It's a folk tale. Folk tale, or I think, did I say already? Folk tale means which is related to a history or a region, culture, okay? Tale means you know that, T-A-L-E, tale, story, and T-A-L, tale, that body part, okay, of any animal or living thing, okay? That is known as T-A-I-L, tale, okay? So yes, Taro and his grandmother. Okay, it's a Japanese folktale. We know that we might have okay, Greek folktale, then Swiss folktale, lots of, okay, Switzerland or Austrian folktale, lots of folktale we have seen. Okay, we have seen in last previous semester and this semester also. Okay, so this story already happened in Japan, so that's why we can say it's a Japanese folktale. Okay, so let's get, and this is like that. Okay, it shows love of grandchild to his grandmother. Okay, how he loved, how much he loved, and that wisdom of that grandmother. Okay, as she was old. Okay, as she was old, she had a great. Intelligence, okay, we are wise, okay, she was so wise, and she has given solved some problem like that. He got her back, okay, return, okay, he got her back. Actually he was about to leave her, miss her, okay, but because of her wisdom he got her back, and his honesty also made them get lots of prizes, okay, gifts, okay. So have you got any interest to read the story? Yeah, okay. You don't want any more explanation. You want to listen to the story? Okay, no props. We are moving to the story. Okay, Taro and his grandmother. So our hero's name is Taro. Okay, let's move. This story happened several hundred years, several, not only 100, okay, several hundred years, okay. Several means many hundred years ago, in a small village in Japan, okay, in a small village, okay, in Japan. The people who lived there were farmers, okay. We know that mostly in previous time, okay, old time, okay, ancient time, we can say the previous time, old time, ancient time, ancient era, old era, like that we can say. Era means a time, okay, that particular time, okay. So ancient era where in Japan. At that time it was almost farming, okay, farming, like cultivating the that crops. Crops means what? Plant for food, okay, plant for food, like grains, rice, wheat, then vegetables, okay. These all are we can call crop, okay. Together we can call crop, okay. So they were cultivating the crops, okay, then harvesting the crops, okay, like that, okay, and that was their only job. And some other people, we know that farmers means that okay, yes, feeding and leading that herd of cattle, like sheep and all the things, that also part of this farming, okay. For those person also we can call like a farmer, but mostly this is farming, okay. And this person we know that. And nowadays we know that what is happening with the farmers, okay, that some government, new government rule or something is going to be against our farmers, and they are protesting, okay, that farmers, mostly we get the food from Punjab and Haryana, and for farmers who were there, they made a rally, okay, they made a protest, okay, they made revolution, like a revolution, and they moved to Delhi, and that central government force, okay, they punished, like they beat our farmers. And now the people, farmers from Rajasthan also joining there, okay, they are also joining there for this revolution protest, okay. Anyway, we can hope that that let the, okay, we can pray that let the government rule be on favor of these farmers, okay, not against, okay, anyway. Okay, so like that, okay. So farmers, okay. And yes, okay, when I tell you about, okay, one more thing I would like to add with this, that, okay, we have to respect these people, okay, farmers, soldiers, because they are they are the backbone of our nation, okay. They are the backbone of our nation, farmers. If the farmers are not there, we don't get food. If the soldiers are not there, we cannot sleep peacefully, okay, because they are protecting our border, okay, for soldiers, whether it is minus degrees cold, or whether it is plus degree hot, they work there. They work there, okay, they protect there, okay. They guard our nation, okay, like that, okay. Whether it is army or air force or navy, whatever it is, we have to give respect for them, okay. We have to respect them, because I'll tell you one more thing, that, okay, when you go other country, you can see that in that country they give first preference to the soldiers, then like these people, and later, okay, after all, they will give the concern or preference to other country people, okay. First they give preference to their soldiers, farmers, like that, then later they give the preference to other people, outsiders, okay. So but we are not following this. Whenever we see soldier, okay, let him run here and there. Whenever he wants to get a loan or something for building his house, okay, and he goes to a government office, okay, he goes here, from here to there, the people make them to walk here and there. Not only soldiers, farmers, nurses, we don't respect them. We have to do it. We have to do it, then only our country will change, okay. Yes, so let's move. So the people who lived there were farmers, and they grew rice, wheat, and vegetables. I told you, crop, okay. Crop means rice, wheat, vegetables, okay. Then wheat, you know that, which we used to make that roti and all the things. Rice, we know that, okay, grew like that, okay. Then one year, however, the rains didn't come and crop failed, okay. Crop, I told you, okay. So one year, however, we know that when we need water, okay, water, then only we can cultivate and we can harvest good like a result, okay, from that our crop, okay. So we need proper watering, proper sunlight, all the things, okay. So one year there was no rain, okay. Rain is the main water source, okay. So and if there is rain, it is easy for us, okay, so to cultivate, okay. And one year there was no rain and crop failed. If there is no rain, crop will get failed, okay. If there is much rain also, that's problem. We have experienced the last year, okay. Most of the this sugarcane they just destroyed, okay, because of too much water, okay, flood, okay. Yes, so as they already sown, they didn't know that whether the rain is going to stop, not going to come or not. So they already sown means just that yes, making, okay. That sowing means just throwing the seeds on the field, okay, to let it grow, okay. So sowing crops, and crops, they tried their best to irrigate their field. Irrigate means to supply the water, okay. So from dams or from well, okay, they take in bucket and just pour, okay, like that. They tried their maximum, okay. But what happened, they tried, okay, fields with whatever water source was available, whether it is from well, okay, or whether it is a lake or a river, whatever it is, okay. They tried, okay. But what happened, but with no rain, the water resources, including the well, also dried up. Because of no rain, all water resources, okay, because the people took all water, okay. When there is no rain, first we go, where we go to the nearby well or lake or river, and we take the water from there. And if there is no rain for a few lots, that continuous months, okay, we know that all automatically the river and there that water measurement will come down, okay. It will come down, and by the time we take water from that also, it will get dry up, okay. So dried up, when there was no rain, okay, dried up, and the famine like situation. Famine means shortage of food, okay. Famine means shortage of food. There was no food because no crop. When the crop they cultivate and they harvest only, they will get food, proper food, rice or wheat or vegetables, whatever. But when the crop failed, they didn't get a proper food, okay. So famine, okay, that shortage of famine, that food, okay. So famine like a situation affected the village as well as the wealthy farmers, okay. Because till that time they had lots of crop and all the things. They got profit, good profit, and they became all were wealthy, okay. Wealthy means that they had enough money and all the things. But this time all this affected, okay, that famine, okay, shortage of food affected these farmers also. Means there was no food with even that wealthy farmers, okay. Yes. Then now next paragraph. The village headman was a young landlord, okay. Village young man was a young landlord. Young means my that, okay, 20 that age is we can call young, okay. Young landlord. Landlord means owner of land, okay. So mostly who has money and all the things, they becomes automatically to that political that area, okay, like a leader or something, they will become, okay, because they have money and all the things, okay. So like that he became the landlord, and who had lost his parents at an early age, okay. Even he didn't have his parents, but he was a landlord, okay. We cannot predict that he might have struggled a lot to reach in that level, or he might have made it in a wrong way, or he might have got it from their parents, okay, as his wealth, okay. Yes. So anyway, whatever, he was a landlord, means the owner of land, okay, lands, and he was the headman, okay. As he was the landlord, he was a headman also, okay. He was a headman there, and he didn't have parents, okay. So he grew up without knowing the parental love was, okay. We might have seen that that adopted children, okay, that some that houses are there where the poor age, old age home, like that poor, that for the student means children, they, those who don't have parents, okay, they live in such area, okay. And they those students, okay, those children, they don't know the love of parents, okay. So they want the love of the parents, but they don't get because they don't have parents, okay. Anyway, so and this landlord, he was also such a person, okay. He didn't have parents, so he didn't know what is the love of the parents, okay. We know that what is the love of parents, okay. We feel that every time. Then also sometimes we shout at them, and we just we don't obey them, okay. Do you think that it is good? Whenever we lose our parents only, we will get to know the value of our parents. Till that we do like that, okay. Anyway, so we cannot predict the future. So the time when you have, start to love them, okay. Don't disobey them. Whatever they tell you, just obey and love them, okay. Yes. Next, as there was not enough food for everyone, the headman decided to send all the old people to the mountains, because he didn't know what is the love of parents, okay. So he wanted, okay, because there was no food, okay. So he wanted to reduce the number of people. So he thought that these old people, they are useless, okay, because old age people, they cannot work properly. So he thought that they are useless, and he decided to send them to the mountains, okay, up to the mountains. Then no one was happy, because he didn't know the love of his parents. But the other people are were not like that, okay. They loved their parents, they loved their grandparents, so they didn't they were not happy on this decision, okay, on his decision. Then when he announced his plans in a meeting, okay. In a meeting, we know that as a headman, okay, they conduct a meeting, or a leader or panchayat president, they conduct a meeting, and people join there. At that time they stand, and they whatever they that decision of the government or panchayat, they tell that in that meeting, okay, like that announce that, okay. So he announced his plans in the meeting, what to send the old people to the mountains, okay, to save the village. And he said that it is to save the village, okay, there's no other option. But they did not have courage, okay, courage. They did not have courage to go against his wishes, okay, because they were afraid of him, okay, because he is the landlord, he is a headman, he can do anything, okay. He has lots of money, so he can do, he could do anything. So they were afraid of him, and they didn't have that confidence to go against, to even speak against him, okay, that we are not happy with it, with this decision. They were not ready to speak even, okay. Then he sanctioned, okay, because there is no opponent to oppose his decision, so he sanctioned, okay, this decision is sanctioned, okay. This has to happen. Then a little money for everyone over 60 years of age, and ordered them to make their homes in the mountains and look after themselves, okay. So he sanctioned a little money, okay. So he said that, okay, anyway, he was a wealthy man, so he sanctioned, okay, this much money for every people, okay. And those old people, they have to go to mountain and live there and take care of themselves, okay. Because we don't have enough food and all the things, okay, we are in shortage of food and all the things, okay, like that. Then next time, Taro was a young farmer. Another part, okay. Taro was a young farmer who lived in the village with his grandmother, okay. Taro was a young farmer, okay. He was also a farmer, because we already that studied in first paragraph that all the people were farmers, okay, and they were wealthy also, okay. And Taro was a young farmer. So whenever they become start to work and all the things, okay, they become a farmer, okay. Then he lived in the village, okay. He also lived in that village, okay, and with his grandmother, okay. He loved her very much, and the thought of sending her away to the mountains was unacceptable to him, because it was not, okay, he was also not ready to do it, okay. He didn't want to accept that this decision. But why? Because he loved her very much, okay. Even it was his grandmother, he loved her very much. And nowadays what we do, we send our grandparents or parents, old grandparents, to the poor age home. Yes. We send them to the poor age old age home, poor, like that, okay, old age home, sorry. So to the, okay, and they have to live there with the same age people and all the things, okay. We don't have time to take care of them, that's why. They, just imagine that if they didn't have time to take care of ourselves, what might have our situation, where we might have reached. Nowadays the parents they kill their children, okay. Especially in recently only in Tamil Nadu, mother, she killed her daughter, because still in India people believe that birth of a girl is not good, okay, it's wrong, okay, or it's bad luck, the birth of girl. Still in India exists, and a mother who killed her daughter. Then in other way, that how cruelly the people, that mothers and fathers, they kill their children. There are lots of incidents we have read, okay. So just imagine that if they have done like this to us, they didn't do that, they loved us, they raised us, and we when we are in such a good position, whether it is doctor, whether it is engineer, we don't have time, we don't want to take care of them, we just send them to old age home. Then but here Taro, he loved her grandmother very much, and he was not ready to do this, okay, accept this decision, okay. When he knew this, okay, that his grandmother came to know what, okay, he was not ready to send this, and he was not ready to accept this, okay, and he loved her very much, okay. She comforted him by saying that he should not worry about her, okay. Comforted means make free from worry, okay, make free from worry, okay. So he was so worrying about that, okay, I have to send my grandmother, my God, I loved her, and how much she loves her, how can I send her to the mountain like that, okay. He was thinking, and she came to know that, okay, he is thinking like that, okay. Then she hey, son, don't worry about that, okay, I will take go there and I will take care of myself, okay, and when the famine situation, okay, famine like situation over, I will come back and we will meet together, we will live happily, like that, okay. She comforted her, she make him to feel happy, like that, okay, accept that rule, okay, by saying, okay, she not worry about her and she will take care of good care of herself, I told you then, and do whatever until the famine was over. Already I told. Then she would return to village and they would live happily together again, okay. And then but both knew that, okay, even she said like that, they knew that, okay, both of them, that Taro and his grandmother knew that that is not truth, okay, that's which is not going to happen, because why? Once she left the village, she would die in the mountain as she was too old to work, okay. That I told you that when why the headman took this decision, because he believed that these old people, they are useless, okay, and they are old, so they cannot work properly, so useless, we just feed them and it's a wastage of time and food, okay. So that's why, okay. And this grandmother, she was old, okay, so they both knew that she is old and she cannot work properly there, and she is not going to survive there. Survive means live there, okay. Live in that difficult situation, okay, that is known as survive. And old to work, okay, means she's old, she cannot work properly, okay, when she is old, okay, as she is old, okay, sorry. Then so Taro tried to keep her in the village as long as he could, but the day came when he too, like the rest of the villagers, had to send her away, okay. So he tried his maximum to keep her with okay. Suppose that when other people were sending their parents, okay, okay, they were also not happy, but they sent, okay. At that time also he was, okay, no, today no, I will send later, I will send later, like that, okay. He was trying to keep her with him, but last day, okay, there's a limitation for anything, okay. That, on that day, okay, one day came for him also, he had to send his grandmother, like other villagers. So what happened? While he carried her to the mountains on his back, she kept breaking branches, okay. So he carried her on his back, okay, like that. We might have seen that whenever that, okay, you might have seen that parents, okay, especially fathers, okay, they keep the children on their shoulder and all, like that, okay. So he carried her, okay, because she was not able to walk properly, and even to the mountain, do you think that she can? No. So he carried her, okay, he took her on her back, on his back, and he took her to the mountains, okay. Okay, on that time, okay, while that what she was doing, she kept breaking branches from trees and throwing them on the path, okay. So it is for her, it is easy to that break the branches, because that much she is already on his back, okay, and so height, okay. So she easily break, okay, that whichever disturbed their way, okay. So she broke that branches and threw it on the way where they were going, okay, or back, okay. Anyway, so on the way, when Taro asked for the reason, she replied that would help him to find his way back to the village safely, okay. Because suppose that you are going to way, okay, where there is no way, okay, you are going somewhere, okay, and there is no way, all full grass, that grass and all the things, okay, you can there is no way. So what can you find that way? No. At that time, what you can do? Okay, when you want to lead, okay, when you want to others to follow you, okay, you are in front, okay, and they are not near you. So you can do one thing. You can just give some signs, okay, like that. You can break some things and you can throw on your way where you go, okay. So those who are in the back, okay, those who follow you, they can find the way where you are going, like that, okay. And later, okay, you can see that after we walk through the same pathway for a long time, we can see that from that area, that grass will not be there, okay, on that area, and that will become a pathway or road or something like that, okay. Like that our road came, okay, like that our road came Previously it was old that forest and all the things. Okay, there was full of grass and all the things, plants or whatever it is. Then later, okay, okay, suppose that okay, person who is a merchant, okay, who is a merchant who sells things, okay, and there's no market here, okay, and he is a farmer, okay, he has some what I can say orange, okay, orange, and he wanted to sell it in Bangalore, okay. At that time it was in Bangalore the market, okay, big market in Karnataka. So he wanted to go from here to there. There's no way, all forest and all the things, and he's here some area the orange field is there, okay. So he he went through the forest, okay, through the forest, and came back like that. He passed for many times, okay. At that time it becomes a small route, okay, small route without grass, and then later when okay, and through that way then whenever he had got some money and all the things, okay, he bought a cart from the Bangalore, okay, from Bangalore, and even he bought some horse or something like that, and he made it as a horse cart, and there he kept that his orange, and he again traveled, okay, and that became a small road, okay, mud road, okay, mud and soil, okay. Then later, now we know that okay, the people they when the tar and all the things came, they tarred the road, okay, and now we have a smooth road, okay. And how fast we can reach go from one place to another, okay. Suppose that now I think it is 12 hours enough to reach from here to Bangalore. Previously it was like weeks, okay, they took weeks means 1 week, okay, 4 or 5 days like that from here to there. Okay, so suppose that is with a horse cart, okay, we know that how fast is a horse. There was no horse even. Why while he okay, suppose that he was going by walk on foot, okay, going on foot. Again it took around a month, okay. See, at that time it becomes destroy like orange and all the things, okay, like that, okay. So for smooth transportation, then that we developed the road with the tar and all, okay. So yes, but here it was not, okay. I just went somewhere out of this topic, okay. Anyway, let's come back to our topic, okay. Taro, so yes, okay, so she broke the branches, and she made a way. So we know that, okay, whether when it is on the tree, okay, it is green, and suppose that okay, we broke that some leaf or something like that, and we just throw some on the ground, okay. After okay, suppose that okay, okay, suppose that okay, think that it is early in the morning, 10 o'clock, and on that time, okay, at that time you broke some leaves, and you just threw to the ground, okay, and you are coming back around 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. At that time what will happen, that color of the leaves will change, that which is on the ground, okay, and it becomes another color, okay, like a orange or some other color, because it's getting dry, okay, it's getting dry. So see, so like that was her idea, okay. So she broke the branches, and she threw on the way, and while he come back, it becomes in another color, and he can find the way easily. That was her idea, okay. So and he can find the way safely, okay. He doesn't have to change his, okay, he doesn't have to go other way like that, okay. It was easy for him to find the way to village. Yes. Then when Taro reached a flat area on the high of the mountain, okay, okay, we know that whenever we reach an area, we can, okay, on mountain also we can find some flat areas, okay. Oh, he reached that kind of area on a mountain, and he put his mother down, okay. So he tired, okay. How long we can carry a person on our body? Okay, suppose that if it's a small baby, okay, we can like lightweight, okay, we can carry anywhere along, okay. But if that person is same to our weight, or that their weight is more than us, do you think that we can carry them along? No, we will get tired, okay. So he got tired, and he put her on the ground, okay, put her down, okay, and they both sat down to take rest, okay. They did not say anything, okay. They were okay, they were sad, okay. Both of them going to miss them, okay, both of them, okay, that Taro is going to miss her and her grandmother was going to miss him, okay. So they didn't say anything, they were in a sad, okay. then then within a few minutes, Taro lifted her on his back. Okay, after he took his rest, okay, enough rest, and he took her on his back again and started to climb down. Till that time, he was climbing up to the mountains, and from that moment, he was started to climb down. What happened? Why? He's carrying her to down. Okay, he didn't leave her there. Okay, let's see why it is. It was dark by the time then they returned to the village, okay. They returned to the village, and at that it was night, okay, it was dark, okay, because it became night, okay, that much so far it was, okay, we can imagine that far it was, okay. So by the time they reached the village, it was night, and so there was no one in the village, okay. So when it is night, okay, we know that almost the people, they go to sleep, okay, they off to bed, okay, go to sleep, we can say in other way, off to bed, okay. So that's the time for the people to off to bed, okay. And there was no one in the village, and Taro hid his grandmother in an old shed at the back of his hut, okay. So hid means hide. We know that suppose that if we don't want others to find us, we just hide somewhere, okay. To not others to find us easily, okay. So like that, past tense of hide is hid, okay. So he hid her where, in an old shed, okay, old shed, suppose that it is a old house or a shed, we normally don't go there, okay. So suppose that a person is hiding there, do you think that it is easy to find them? No. So he hid her in that old shed at the back of his hut, okay. His hut is in front of that old shed, and that shed, it was behind of that his hut, okay. And he brought her foods only when no one was around, and he spent hours resting on her lap, okay. He brought food only when there was no one, okay. And yes, and he spent hours resting on her lap, okay. So after that taking that food and giving it, after they finished with that food, okay, he rested, okay, means we laying on our mother's lap, okay. Lap means that thigh, okay. You know that when they sit, okay, it is easy for us to sleep on their leg or thigh, okay, that part, okay. So that is known as lap, okay. So he rested, he kept his head on that lap, and he rested, okay, I mean rest. Then resting on her lap, okay. Then but none of them talked anything due to the fear that someone would hear them, okay. None of them talked anything, okay, because they feared that, okay, it's a small shed, okay. If they make a whispering sound also, if someone some other people find them, okay, that much, because we know that at that time, okay, we here also we know, nowadays also we can see that the houses are together, okay. So at that time also huts, mostly they were together, okay. And even if it's behind his hut, okay, a small shed, other houses also were there near to his house, and they can easily hear his this sound, and they can easily find them, okay. And so just imagine, what if they find his grandmother? He didn't leave her grandmother on the mountain, and he get punishment, okay. So they didn't talk anything because of the fear that someone would hear them. Then this way they spent many happy but anxious weeks together, okay. They were happy when they are together, but anxious whether someone will find us or not, okay. Like that, okay. Anxious means kind of worry, okay. Getting worry, okay. Like that, I already told you that whether someone will find us, or like that, okay, whether someone will punish, like that, okay. They anxious, okay, worrying, okay. Then one day he came to know about an important notice that A big warlord from a neighboring village had posed 3 riddles to their headman to solve. Okay, one day he came to know what an important notice. What was the important notice? A big warlord. Warlord means a high military officer. A high military officer. He had a lot of army weapons and all the things. Okay, so for him it was so easy to take this village. Okay, and he posed 3. Posed means he asked or he gave 3 riddles. Riddles means that verbal puzzle. Puzzle, we know that a different kind of puzzles games. Okay, that kind of puzzles. Okay, verbal puzzles means by words. Okay, he asked given 3 questions. What were they and what was that demand? Okay, if the headman could find the answer in these 3. Okay, in 3 days the warlord didn't. Okay, okay, if the headman could not find the answers in 3 days. 3 days time they had. Okay, 3 days the warlord, okay, that person could take or would take over the entire village. Okay, so means he was going to take this village when if the headman could not answer. If the headman could answer, what may happen? Yes, that's another one. Okay, but if the headman could provide the answers, when he then he would provide them as much as food as they needed. Okay, because they were in a famine situation. Okay, though they didn't have any proper food. Okay, so if that headman would, okay, they could win these riddles. Okay, then they would get proper food. Okay, that's really a good demand. Okay, right? Okay, but only the problem that much difficult question, puzzles only, riddles only that people will get. Okay, we might have in previously, okay, that Akbar and their, okay, time. Okay, Akbar asked different types of riddles to Tenali Rama or Birbal, yes, sorry, not Tenali Rama, Birbal, and he had given low answers. Okay, he was that much wise man. Okay, so yes. Okay, so needed. Then Taro got excited. Excited, not excited. Okay, excited. Excited means yes, excited means having a strong feeling. Okay, having a strong feeling. Okay, some kind of excited means some confidence that, okay, that okay, or happiness, confident, all together we can say excitement. Okay, excited. Why? Excited, and when he reached home, he narrated the entire episodes. Episodes means some part of stories or incident, whatever it is. Okay, so entire episodes to his grandmother. Okay, he got excited and he narrated means explained all the incident happened there in that village, that is town. Okay, then he had a hope. Yes, see, he had a hope that his grandmother could answer these questions. Okay, he came to know about these 3 questions or riddles. Okay, and he had a hope. He believed that his grandmother could answer these questions. Yes, that's why he got excited. Okay, then question answer, headman would allow him to make her stay in the village. Okay, if he could answer, okay, that grandmother would give the answer. Okay, and he was going to tell that answers to the headman, and the headman becomes happy, and then he would allow, okay, the headman would allow him to keep his grandmother with him. That was his planning. Okay, that was his idea. That's why he got excited, and he believed that his grandmother could give the answers. Okay, then he noted down the 3 riddles on a piece of paper and ran to his home as fast as he could. Okay, as fast as he could. Okay, 3 days time there it was there. Okay, then also he okay, maybe he might be late. Okay, maybe 2 days over, one more day only was there. Okay, so he ran to his home. Okay, after noting down that answers in a small piece of paper, he ran to his house as fast as he could. That much fast he ran. Okay, to his house. Then when he reached home, he asked the 3 questions of the riddles. Okay, sorry. When he reached home, he asked the first question of the riddles to his grandmother, which was, what was the first question? What goes over the house and through the house but never touches the house? What goes over the house Okay, over the house means over. Okay, on the roof. Okay, over the house. Then through the house means inside. Okay, suppose that there is a okay, there is door behind, okay, in a kitchen, okay, behind back side of your house and the front side of the house also there is two door, okay, and through this inside of this that something goes, okay. So over the house and in through the house, but never touches the house. That thing will not touch the house. What is that thing? Sunlight, okay. It goes over the house, through the house, but it never touches the house. We know that it is not it's just a light only, okay. Yes. So if it is a living thing or something like that only, it can touch our house, okay. But as it is not a living thing, okay, that sunlight, it never touches the house, okay. So that was the answer. What was it? Sunlight. Taro was happy, okay. He got first answer. He was happy, okay, because he believed, okay, already he believed that that he could give the answers, okay. Taro was happy and asked the second question. Okay, he asked the second question. What was the second question? How do you make a rope of ashes? How do you make a rope of ashes? Rope means what? That coir. Yes, that thing, coir. That is rope, okay. We used to tie something like that, okay. That is known as rope, okay. How do we make the ashes? Ashes means some after burning, okay, that wood or something like that, we will get ash, okay. Koila, okay. Coal in English, coal, okay. In Kannada, koila, okay. Anyway, whatever. I think koila, but not sure whether it is in Kannada or not. Anyway, so how to make this ashes from the rope? Then she answered, take a strong rope and sprinkle salt over it. Sprinkle means we know that when we, okay, when your mother, how many of you have watched that, how your mother cooking, okay, how your mother cook food. Okay, when they cook food, if you watch that, you can see that they sprinkle the salt, okay. They don't put all the powder salt, they sprinkle a pinch of salt, okay. Sprinkle means slowly falling down, okay. So that is sprinkling, okay. So sprinkle the salt on what? This rope, okay, strong rope. And what to do? Okay, so okay, no, don't sprinkle, okay, don't sprinkle, not only sprinkling, okay. Sprinkling means it's a small amount only, okay. Then almost cover it with salt, okay, just almost cover it, okay, means put most of the salt and cover it with the salt, then burn it slowly means give the light, that lamp, okay. Burn it slowly. Then what will happen? You will get a rope of ashes, okay. Then next, Taro was excited. This time he was excited. I already told you what is excited. It's a strong feeling. Okay, excited. Sorry, again I make mistake in pronunciation. Okay, excited. This time and asked the third and last question. Okay, the two questions already asked. Now this is the third question and as well as the last question. Okay, how do you run a thread through a curved and crooked pipe? How do you run? Run means just we know that take that thread from one side to another side of what? A crooked and a small pipe, okay. Small pipe. And crooked means bent shape, not straight, okay. Bent. That's quite difficult to make it straight, that kind of pipe, okay. Crooked pipe. Then she thought for a while, okay. Then, okay, oh, it is quite difficult question. Then she thought for a while and answered, tie a long silk thread round an ant's leg, okay. So tie a small silk thread means that much small it is, okay, and fine it is, okay. And where on the leg of a ant, on the leg of an ant, okay, an ant. And you know that how much small it is, insect, okay, ant. Okay, where on that ant's leg. Put some honey at one end of the pipe and push the ants in at the other end, okay. Means, okay, just put some honey on one end, okay, one end of the pipe, okay, one end, and push the ant through other end, okay, through other end. So what will happen? The ant will reach for the honey and this way will have run the thread through the pipe, okay. See how smart, brilliant idea it is. Okay, means we know that okay, if there is sugar at your home, some anywhere, okay, not kept in a bottle or somewhere, okay, suppose that okay, just imagine that it's in a plastic cover, okay, you kept the sugar in a plastic cover. We cannot find that from where they come. That ant comes together, okay, sorry, ants come together, and what they do, they just make a hole on this plastic cover, and they take the whole sugar and they go away within okay, when okay, suppose that okay, if it's a pinch of sugar, within next day you cannot find that, okay, it will be vanished from there, okay, you cannot find that. Okay, see, so that ants, they always attracted to this sugar or honey, okay, honey also sugar it is, okay, so they easily attracted to this honey, okay, so just put the honey at one end and push the ant to through the other end, okay, so it goes there to take the honey, and at that time what may happen, the ant will reach the for the honey, and this way will have run the thread through the pipe, okay, so that thread is already on the leg of, and so that thread will okay also follow the and it reaches the other side, okay. Then it would not matter how curved or crooked the pipe is, okay, what the ant would not matter whether it is crooked or whatever it is, if that find the honey or sugar, that reaches there at any cost. So that's the solution, and a brilliant idea it was, really, yes. So then he gave her a tight hug, okay, because of happiness, okay, he got all the answers, okay, he became so happy, overjoyed, and he gave her a tight hug, okay, tight hug, because of that much happiness and love, okay, and he was sure that he could keep his loving grandmother with him, okay, because he got the answer. So he believed, okay, he hoped that grandmother was going to stay with him, okay. Then he ran to the headman's house. When he came to know, okay, who that headman, when headman came to know that the answers of these questions, okay, he came to know the answers of these questions, okay, headman astonished means not astonished, okay, great surprise, okay, he got a great surprise, okay, surprised greatly, okay, and asked Taro, how did he find the answers, okay, how did you find these answers, okay, it's really good answers, okay, fine and brilliant answers, yes, it's really, these answers are really brilliant, okay, how did you find this? Taro explained honestly the whole incidents, okay, Taro explained honestly means without telling any lie, okay, he was not telling any lie, okay, he was always truthful, okay, so he explained all the incidents honestly without telling any lie, and that his grandmother solved the riddle, okay, he told that his grandmother solved these riddles, okay. Then the headman realized his mistake. Headman realized, oh my god, I was wrong, okay, he felt really ashamed means feeling shame, okay, okay, I didn't have to do that like that, okay, they are also the people, they are also living things, and they also have their own feeling and all the things, okay. Then he had always thought that old couple were useless. Till that time he was thinking that I told you in the previous first paragraph that he was thinking that these old people, they were useless, and he apologized means asking sorry, okay, he asked sorry and gave him loads of gifts, okay, he gave Taro loads of gifts and said, these are for your grandmother, she deserves all this and more, okay, she deserves all this and because of her, for her brilliantness, otherwise that warlord he was going to take this village, okay, and this headman, he was going to lose the village, and he loved his village, that's why he became happy, and he gave him lots of gift, and even the gift for his grandmother and more she deserves means she for her work, okay, she needed more than this, okay. Then please convey my apologies to her. Convey means just inform, okay, convey means pass my apologies means sorry to her. Then he also issued an order that all old people should be brought back to the village, okay. Then he ordered that old people, those who went to the mountain, should be back to the village. There was a lot of happiness and celebration as the old parents were reunited with their children. Okay, there was a lot of happiness and celebration. Okay, because all the people were not happy. Their grandparents were on the mountains, and now they are back. So those who loved their grandparents or parents, they became so happy and they celebrated it. Those who became that much happy, they celebrated it. Not only that incident, the old people came. Even one more reason is that, okay, were there, what was there, what is that reason, what was the reason? They won that riddles, and the warlord, he offered lots of food for these people. There was no food for them, and they were going to get the food also because of this brilliantness of this grandmother. So they became very much happy and they celebrated it. Okay, and even they got food also. Okay, so they celebrated okay, what celebration of the old parents were reunited with their children, and everyone wanted to shake hands with Taro and his grandmother that day. Okay, so those who became happy, and they all came to know that this is all because of the grandmother of Taro. Okay, so they wanted to shake hands. Okay, we know that. Okay, so whenever that celebrity comes somewhere, okay, suppose that in Mudol there's an inauguration of any shop or textile shop, okay, and who is a famous heroine, I don't know, or a hero, or whoever it is, okay, so who is coming? Okay, let me take an example. Okay, Shahid Kapoor, okay, Hindi actor Shahid Kapoor, he is coming here to inaugurate that shop. Okay, I know that now at least a few of you became so happy. Okay, I know that, because people, some people are there still love them. I also love him. Okay, to be frank. Okay, I like him. Yes. So he comes here. So whenever you go there, okay, you want to meet him, and whenever, okay, suppose that if he is a kind man, you like to get a shake hand from him. Okay, you try to give him a hand. Otherwise, at least a tata. If he gives it back, you will become so happy. Oh my God, Shahid Kapoor gave me a tata. Otherwise, okay, suppose that if it's more than, okay, if he is giving you a shake hand, my God, oh, I can't. He has given me a shake hand. Oh my God, oh my. Like that, that much happiness will be there. Okay, so they wanted, because they Taro became a hero because of his grandmother. Okay, so whenever a hero is there, we want to appreciate with a shake hand or with a tata, whatever it is. Okay, so they wanted to appreciate him, they wanted to shake hands him, and his grandmother also. Okay, so that topic is over. Now exercise part. Okay, the village headman decided to send all the old people to the mountains. Why did he take this decision? Then, was it a wise decision? Was it easy for him to take this decision? Why? The next one. But both knew that the truth was different. Both refers to dash and dash. Then what was the truth? Were they happy with the truth? Now answers. Don't worry, I give you answer. Okay. When a famine-like situation arose in the village, food was getting scarce and there was not enough food to feed every mouth. So the headman decided to send all the old people to the mountains. No, it was not a wise decision. Then it was not easy for him to take such a decision because no one was happy with his order, and the famine-like situation, okay, famine-like a situation forced him for doing it. Okay, forced him for it. Then both refers to Taro and his grandmother. Next, the truth was that it was impossible to have their reunion. With whose reunion? Taro's and his grandmother, because grandmother was old to work in the mountains. Then third of second, no, they were not happy with the truth. Okay, then next, third one, why did Taro bring his grandmother back from the mountains? Was he right in disobeying his headman's order? Then fourth one, explain the reference to context. Okay, reference means okay, some information. Okay, information of that situation. Okay, context, situation. Taro knew that he could rightfully keep his loving grandmother with him now. when he got the answers. Okay, then the headman issued an order. What are the other things that we can issue? Order to for what? To bring them back. Okay, bring the old parents. Now these are the answers. Third one, Taro brought his grandmother back to the village because he could not ignore her love for him. Then she was still concerned of his safe return to the village. Her breaking the branches of trees and putting them down on the ground impressed him very much. So that's why he took her back. Then next, this has a reference to when Taro copied the 3 riddles on a piece of paper to be taken to his grandmother's to get the answers. Okay, means this situation, when is the situation? When Taro copied, okay, Taro copied the 3 riddles on a piece of paper and taken, means he ran to his house and gave his grandmother these questions, and he got the answers from his grandmother. Then he knew that the headman would be happy to get the answers and would be grateful to his grandmother for saving the entire village. Okay, so he knew, okay, that Taro believed that the headman, okay, because he got the answer and he came to know that the headman would be happy. Okay, that headman going because they got the answers, okay, for those 3 riddles, and that headman would allow him to keep grandmother with him for saving. Because why? Because of her wisdom, that village, they saved, okay, that this headman and Taro saved the entire village. Thus he would allow, okay, I told you that he would allow, the headman would allow Taro to bring his grandmother back to the village. Okay, then fifth one, which are the other things he can allow, okay, or he can order? We can issue we can issue a letter, then we can issue a certificate, we can issue a mark list. Okay, then another, give synonyms for inhabitants means that area where some living things lives. Okay, so inhabitants, instead of that, what we can give synonyms. Okay, then comforted I already told you. What is that? Make free from worry. Then next, famine means a shortage of food. Then give antonyms for, antonym means opposite word. Fertile means I'll tell you. Yes, capable of growing, that seeds growing. Okay, that fertile land means that in that land, okay, if it's a fertile land, there it is easy for growing all kind of seeds and all this. Prosperous means that we have all food, whatever we need, all availability is there. Okay, then scarce means yes, difficult to find. Okay, whether it is food or anything. Okay, scarcity of water means difficult to find the water. Scarcity of food, difficult to find the food. Okay, now answers. First one, give synonyms for inhabitants, people or animals. Okay, synonym, people we can say instead of inhabitants. Then comforted, consoled or pacified. Then famine, adversity. Then next, give antonyms for fertile, infertile. Prosperous, poor. Okay, poor means there is nothing. Okay, prosperous means we have all. Then scarce means difficulty to avail. Okay, then abundant means it's easy to get. Then next, conjugation of verbs. All verbs have 3 forms: present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay, I think they have, okay, past participle, sorry, past participle. Present tense, past participle means V1, V2, V3, 4. Okay, I told you that not only 3 forms, 4 and 5 are there, but here we are studying 3 forms. Which are they? Yes, some verbs from their past and participle forms by changing the vowel, okay, or vowels inside the body of the present form itself. Okay, such verbs are called strong verbs. Okay, suppose that yes, past tense and past participle form from changing the vowel, changing the vowel to another way. For them we can call strong verbs. Which are they? Begin, began, began. See, first one I, next one a, third one you. So strong verbs, these are strong verbs. No, new, known. Change the vowels, changed. No, first one O, second E, then again O. Then third, fall, fell, fallen, A, E, then again A. Okay, then do, did, done, O, I, O. See, so for these kind of verbs we can call strong verbs. Now some verbs form their past tense and past participle forms by adding ed or d or to the present form with a or without changing the vowel. Okay, yes. Now, or vowels inside the body of the present form. These verbs are called weak verbs. Okay, so now here the past and past participle that we can make forming. Okay, by how, without changing the vowel of the present tense. Okay, for example, ask, asked, asked. See, A, did it change? No. Again in past also same A, then past participle also same A. Then teach, taught, taught. Okay, see, A is there, in second one A is there, then next one also A is there. See, next, smell, smelt, smelt, E, E, E. Then feed, fed, fed, E, E, E. See, now some weak verbs have all the three forms like cut, cut, cut. All the three forms same. Then read, read, read. Slit, slit, slit. Okay, so did you understand? First one, we change the vowels from present to past and past participle. Next one, the vowel is same of the present to the past and past participle. Okay, yes. Now complete the table, write SW, strong verb, or for the strong verb and WV. Sorry, SV for the strong verb and WV for the weak verb. Okay, now no, dash, 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 burst, dash, spoiled or spoiled, then dash, rid, dash, 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 froze, dash, leave, dash, 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 bit or bitten. Then dream, dash, dash, fly, dash, 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 held, dash. So here the answers. First one, strong verb. Okay, no, new, known. Okay, that vowels changing. Then weak verb, burst, 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 no change of verb. Then weak verb again, spoil, spoiled, spoiled, no change of verb. Weak verb again, rid, 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 same only. Then strong verb, freeze, froze, frozen. See, there the verbs changing. Okay, then strong verb again, leave, left, left. Okay, A is not there. Okay, and E is also not there, only E. So leave, left, left. Then strong verb again, bite, bit, bitten. Okay, then bi, vowel I is there. Then next, weak verb, dream, dreamed, dreamt, or dreamed, dreamt. Again, see, DREM, same vowel in all these three. Then again strong verb, fly, flew, flown. Strong verb, hold, held, held. Okay, so did you understand what is strong verb and weak verb? Yes. Now this is an assignment for you. Look at the picture and describe how Luke spent his Sunday. Be very careful of your tenses. Maintain consistency. Give your strong story a title. Luke had a very busy and eventful Sunday. Okay, now you can write his habit. Suppose that, okay, just listen here carefully. Just think that if you are writing in a present tense, all should be in present tense. If you write it in past tense, all should be in past tense. Okay, whatever tense you are writing, all paragraphs should be in same tense. Okay, as per means of what his working is doing. Okay, okay. So first he's on his bed, next taking bath, next spilled. Okay, something happened. Okay, glass fell. Then digging the ground, that garden. Then having his food, then reading something, then walking, or he's in a rain, then okay, going somewhere in a rain only, then watching TV. Okay, so I think you got the idea. Now you have to write it yourself. Okay, this as a okay, in a paragraph, and you have 1 week time, as it is assignment. You have 1 week time since now. Okay, 7 days. Okay, so start to write. That is for today's topic. Warmest thanks you, and we will meet tomorrow with another topic. Till then, bye bye, have a great day.